Hi, folks. Sorry that this took so long to get this video made for you. So I'm going to do the two labs in the one video. So let's talk about this one. All right, this is where we did the magnet, and you took magnetic field measurements off axis here as they varied with distance. So be sure in your lab write-up you plot B against X, and you should get a curve that looks something like the one I've just drawn. Maybe it won't look exact like this, but it should have this type of shape to it. As X gets bigger, the field should get smaller. Part of numerical analysis is trying to figure out like what type of relationship is there between the magnetic field and the distance here. So in Excel, if you use their curve fitting function, what you got to do is like right click on the data and you should be able to find a curve fitting deal very similar to what we do in lab. And it should give you an option to try like b equals a constant over x, or maybe a constant over x squared or x cubed. Look for one of these and see how good of an equation you can get out of it. Come see me or ask for help if you can't figure out how to do it. It's a little hard to explain over the computer, but again, just try. If you can't get this part done to figure out which one, that's good. This is good enough. If you can at least end up with this graph. All right, let's talk about the slinky here. So then just yesterday in lab, you were taking magnetic field strengths at the center of a slinky. So I put that little X there. And you did two things. You did field strength against current, and you did holding the length constant, and you did field strength against length, holding the current constant. So make a graph for these and a graph for these. And those graphs should look like this. The B against the current should be basically linear. And keep in mind, if there's no current, there would be no field. So 1 point on there kind of automatically is 0, 0. And then see if you can find a function for this. You can either get Excel to do it or just draw a straight edge and take 2 points and find the slope. When you plot B against L, your graph will have this type of shape to it, something like this. So that's implying one of these types of relationships, like B equals a constant over L or a constant over L squared. If you can get Excel to curve fit this and get this function for you, fine. If not, just the graph is just fine, okay? So just make sure you end up with at least these 3 graphs. 1, 2, 3. If you can get the curve fitting functions to find you an equation for each 3, that's fine, but you won't lose any points if you don't get it done, okay? So again, sorry that took so long. You can get these labs to me whenever you wish, and there'll be plenty of understanding there. Hope you have a great weekend, and look forward to seeing you Monday.